Hey everybody, Coach TJ Kohler here with BTY. On today's Tip Tuesday, we're going to talk about something that we address every day with every athlete that comes into these cages with me. And that is, where do we get our strength from? Where do we get power from? Every kid that comes in here, every athlete comes in wants to throw with more velocity, wants to hit the ball further and harder. Okay, so first we must address, where do we get that power from? All right, simple answer is lower half, core, trunk. Okay, we can go into a lot of great detail, but we're not going to do that today. Okay, so we won't go into the physics of ground force, and rotational force, and the kinetic training. Age-appropriate things, yeah, we might get to that with some of the older kids, but for the purpose of this video, we're not going to do that. We're going to talk simply about getting our hips through and creating torque and using our core. Okay, so when you think about a younger kid's swing, some of the kids that are in T-ball or coach pitch or even first-year kid pitch, we see an in-the-zone and out-of-zone style of swing. And this may look very familiar to some of you as you watch maybe your kid or some of the kids that you coach, right? Where they're thinking, hey, coach, mom, or dad is just telling me, hey, get the barrel of the bat on the ball. Okay, so we see this very quick in-the-zone, out-of-the-zone swing. Okay, nothing with the lower half, nothing with the legs, nothing with the core. A very armsy swing. All right, so the first thing we have to address is how do we incorporate the core? All right, that is by getting the front hip open. That's by building torque in the hip. Okay? Okay, so in order to get that done, in order to build that torque in that hip, we've got to get the hips clear. Okay, so when you see that armsy swing, it does two things. Number one, it takes power away from us when we detach our elbows away from our body. Okay, and number two, it gets us out and around the ball. All right, two things that we don't ever want to do. We want to stay inside the baseball, number one, and we want to stay closer to our center of gravity to create power. Okay, so one of the first things we work on is creating that torque by opening that front side hip, whether we pick it up and put it down, or whether we pigeon toe the front side, and I'll turn to Alex here. So whether I turn and open the front hip, or I pick it up and put it down and get the front hip down. All right, that allows my hips to open up, engaging my core right here, so that I can get a proper hand path and increase my bat speed through the zone, increasing my exit speed, which on contact increases the power that hit the ball, increases the pop of the ball when I hit it. Okay, so that being said, when we stand in, we need to get the front side cleared. So the first thing we'll do with a lot of these young guys is get them in here, pick it up, put it down, and just talk about that separation of the hip and the hands right here. Okay, what that's going to allow us to do is have a clean hand path. Now that's a whole other video when we start talking about hand path and bat angle. But for right now, one thing that this does immediately is by engaging the core, it's going to allow me to get the bat head through the zone with more velocity and more power and more speed like we talked about. The other thing it does is it takes away that in the zone, out of the zone swing. Okay, it increases our opportunity to hit the ball simply by keeping the bat head in the zone the entire time for a much longer period of time. When the bat head's in the zone a longer period of time, obviously we have increased opportunity just to make contact. And a lot of our younger kids who are just thinking about contact, not necessarily thinking about power, all right, that is a huge advantage right there as well because the bat head's in the zone longer. Okay, so the swing might look something like this. Okay, where I pick it up, put it down, I'm going to focus on that separation of the hip to the hands. All right, and now I'm going to drive the hands and get through the baseball with a high finish. All right, much more power in that swing than I am going to be able to if I just use an armsy swing and just get to the ball out and around it. Okay? Stay tuned next week for another Tip Tuesday on how we can increase our core strength and increase our velocity in our throws and increase the power of our swings.